I guess they talking before me, but this is just a appreciation, towards you. I want to say thank you for trying every day. Thank you for existing. Life can be so difficult. There's so many downs in life, but what matters is when we get up. Do you get up? Do you stay strong? And for the ones that do stay strong, I applaud you. I congratulate you because through God's will, things get better. Blessings come in. Every day you should be growing. Every day you should be evolving. And how do you do that? You evolve and grow through life situations. That's why we go through bad things in life. Because if we always went through good things, we wouldn't be growing. We would be very, very stagnant because we wouldn't know what a bad situation is. It's growing pain. I call it bamboo growth. What is bamboos? Well, bamboos grow 5 years underground, and on the 6th year, they shoot straight up. So sometimes you may be feeling like you're not growing, but the whole time you are. It's just internally. I was talking to my coworker the other day, and I remember her saying that she isn't going to live for long. I quickly stopped her, and I spoke life over her, because the tongue is so powerful, and what we speak can become reality very quickly. And the last thing you want is to speak things that you really don't mean, and speak things that are going to hurt you over help you. You feel me? It is so important to speak life, speak positive, because with you speaking positive, good things come into play. In all honesty, you should treat yourself like a friend. And I treat my friends with love, with respect, very kind to them. I know sometimes when it comes to ourselves, we speak very negative. We down talk ourselves and stuff like that, but why? We shouldn't do that. Stop mistreating yourself and start showing love to yourself. Build self-love, because you do deserve every good thing walk into your life. You must forgive yourself and replace it with love. One of the hardest things for people to do is forgive themselves. People could have already forgiven you, but you struggle with forgiving yourself. Why is that? This is what I mean when I say that you should always check in within yourself, because you could be battling things without even knowing. And this is where this depression sneaks in, this sadness sneaks in, this guilt sneaks in, because you have not forgiven yourself. You got to realize that you are human and you're bound to make mistakes. And sometimes we forget that and we want to be perfect. We try to be perfect. And whenever we fall short, we dehumanize ourselves and we start to be very, very hard on ourselves. And you end up not forgiving yourself because of that. You must forgive yourself. You must love yourself. Because if you don't, only bad emotions are going to arise. And I don't want that for you. And I've struggled with that for such a long time. And one thing I will say is, it's way better on the other side when you do forgive yourself. When you do understand that, I did mess up, but I'll do better. One way I can tell you that'll help is actually writing it down. For me, I'm a visual learner. I have to write things down in order for me to process something. Especially when it comes to myself. That is something that I advise, and best believe it will help you.